Everyone. My name is Aaron Tucker. I'm going to be reading from this chapbook, Catalogue d'Oiseaux, which was published by Anstruther Press in 2019. I'm happy to say that the full manuscript will be published by Bookhug in spring of 2021. So I'm just going to read a short passage from Catalogue d'Oiseaux. We polished cobblestones wander past sheer buildings, lights off storefronts fragrant with Porto's famous soap, water lily and lavender in the calmness of your dark hair, and your wild ice eyes, vivid and frontier, intricate blue and white floral, your eyes a hawk's double fova pluck the view through vertical wind, see blocks and arcs of incredible granite, ornament and dimensions. We enter into simultaneous cavernous yet labyrinthine thin passages. You linger over the goldwork and the fine figures woven in various arrangements of dance within this 16th century monastery. You point at the famous singing monks. You point to where they laid the foundation stone, its heft, sun, the weight around which all else was built, revolves. And when we exit, we imagine men huddled around it, the steep hillside, hear them describe how each block will be added, how it will emerge. And there, in our circumpolar view of the city, slopes down to the Douro River. The orange slopes of mismatched rooftops rise jagged, staggering, reaching all the way up bank, back and beyond. And so we launch into the lunar night, past the mosaic of the Sao Bento station, the hands of its clock tower neatly paired at the top, past the medieval church and its rose window, 8 petals nestled into intricately dancing stonework that blooms across the front of the church. And further beyond is our room, shoreline set, its walls the rough natural camber of river rocks. And you wash your face and you come to bed lilac and radiant. Our hands find skin, reciprocal mouths, the leaning of your neck and texture under lips, perfect tactility, the grain of slight goosebumps, and the Douro's melody in our quiet and pauses. You, soft after feather, you, small beckoning ripples, you, harvest woman, the song what makes you sing, breathe, then breathing, a bridge arc of back, a hand clench. Then we are resting, holding each other with the movements of the day, under skin and shared, rounded by the currents of near sleep. Your last words of the day are a sighing, near audible poem, your head on my chest, my heartbeat in your ear. And I dream of you and a tree. Quickens serpentine, grows underground labyrinth, up through the pack of earth crusts, through clay and quartz and mica, through surface soil, and the trunk tapers, splits into the Y of limbs. Those limbs divide, limbs of limbs, fork further until the tree stretches over skyward, and a bird on each branch. Flashes of magpie, darting chickadees, a perching predatory eagle, pelicans and storks and herons and kingfishers and cranes, such that there's only snatches of leaves and twigs barely visible, a tree that has grown feathers and talons and beaks. And on one branch, you are a hummingbird, delicate and light-boned. You are in torpor, fractional heart rate and body temperature cooling. You are buried shale. Still your body grows, bulks to your minuscule frame. You are central among all the wings of the tree. And I hold you fast beating against me as we wake, re-enter from our dreams, and they transform our bed, the room. We become each other's moon and planet simultaneously. Gravitation, sleepy hands reach to find the core of our bodies, radiating attraction, this neat tide moment, a balanced lunar-solar gap. We are in rhythm with each other's orbits, our loop through the morning sun together, that sun that coats the sheets and lights itself on your forearm, draped across my chest as you motion closer. We move closer, fingers between fingers, legs knotted as foggy sleep. The layer of haze, opaque, blurs the sunlight, burns off, and the gravity of the room leaves our weightless bodies, and the objects swirl steadily, rotate around us, circle us in lazy cycles, unhurried and peaceful. Thank you.